So people always think that, oh, if you play Infinite Warden Geras, oh, you're the scum of the MK11. You don't know how to play the game. He requires no skill. You don't know how to play the game. You're playing a bullshit character. You can't play the game. Woo 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 woo. First of all, I've always thought that Geras was top 3. My top 3 was when the game first came out. I picked him up. I always knew that he was one of the best characters in the game. So my top 3 was Sonya, Geras, and Erron Black. Those clear cut were the top 3 characters in the game when the game first came out. Alright, you can interchange, you know, the top 5 with any other 2 characters, but top 3, Sonya, Geras, and Erron Black were untouched in terms of being the best 3. Now people interpret, like, let's say like a few characters are the best characters in the game. They interpret those characters as broken. They've always done it through the history of fighting games. Well, from what I, you know, my experience is. All right. When it comes to online, all right, there's a lot of online players. Like, I'm always arguing with people on YouTube comments and Reddit users who are, you know, they're not pros. All right. They look at it as, oh, the character's broken. Woo, woo. They always use this term broken, and they just throw it out there, you know. There's nothing broken about Geras or Sonya or Erron Black. They just require a lot more defense, and things are a lot more crucial with these 3 characters than the other characters in the cast. All right. And that's always been the case with all fighting games. There's always going to be characters that make you pay for getting hit, like, and they just do ridiculous amount of things, and they have so many like, it's been like that forever. All right. And that's just the case with Geras and Sonya and all these other characters. They just require you to have to think more with these characters in terms of defense. Things are more crucial with these characters. You can't afford to get hit as much. All right. And people interpret that as being broken. It's not broken at all. Like, you know what I mean? Now, there are certain things that, you know what I'm saying, are a little too much. And his 111 string was, you know, that was a little too much, you know. Being able, he can do it with this, you know, that was a little too much. Having them be like the same frame, the last hit being 17 frames and the sand trap being, you know, 17 frames, it was too much. On top of all the damage he got, I acknowledge that. All right, but he wasn't broken. All right, all you had to do was just take the low. That was the main strategy people did when they got caught into body splash, into whatever. That does 18%. But this, that does 36%. All right. So that's basically what people did. They just took the low. You got better of a chance taking 18% than, you know. But that's just an advanced thinking. You know, that's what the pros were thinking. You know, it was still bullshit. Don't get me wrong. It was still like crazy that if you got caught with this, if he jumped in on you, you blocked it, you pretty much got a guaranteed 18%. It was still bullshit, but it was just, you know, you got to think more, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to always, you know, be like, oh, I got a thick guess. Like, just take the least damaging option. That's what people do. But people online interpret it as being like broken. It's really strong, but I mean, it's not a big deal. All you gotta do is just take the low. You know what I'm saying? But MK11's broken, like, you know, ridiculous wake up system. I mean, you got more of a chance, you know, waking up, rolling, or doing. You're better off just taking 18%. Okay, so that's one thing that people thought was broken with Geras. Another thing was a sand trap. People over exaggerated with this move. They still do to this day. Sand trap, too good. I can't get in. Full screen low. Worst thing in the game. I can't just dash in and walk in because he has a fucking low. He can zone me out with a low. First of all, first thing, 32 frames of recovery. Alright. If I whiff it, 32 frames before I can block. Now, if you have a character like Sub-Zero, who I have as my dummy, Johnny Cage, Jade, Liu Kang, whoever character, like, if you whiff this, even if, I think even Sub-Zero, I think even, if it whiffs, I think even, Scorpion's teleport can punish it. I haven't tested that, but certainly characters who have like them long range moves like Sub-Zero slide, if you whiff this, that's a free punish. Let's test it out. Punish. Easy. 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 I didn't get it that time. Easy. Punish. Punish. Okay. Punish. Punish. No, I didn't get it that time. Punish. 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 Ah. Punish. 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 So like it's so it just amazes me how people like, I mean, it's just, you gotta think this is a casual mind. They just don't even think about that. You know what I'm saying? Not only like, okay, let's factor in something else. Every online player should know this. Like at least know this. Like people don't really think about recovery frames, but people, most people online know about block disadvantage. Okay, mine is 19. Mine is fucking 19. "19 frames of recovery before I can block again." It's very seldom that even players who play Sub-Zero, Liu Kang, and Jade, I rarely even get punished for that. You know what I'm saying? Let's test it out again. Like, let's block it this time though. All right. Like, it's so easy to punish this shit. Even back here, let's see if I, okay. Oh, let me do some farther ones. Hold on. Okay. Like, it's just so, like, I don't understand. Like, now granted, Sand Trap is a good full screen space control tool. Like, it's good. But people are acting like, oh my god, like there's nothing I can do against Sand Trap. Oh my god. When like, if you really think about it, there's a lot of things you can do. First of all, it's reactable. I think it's reactable. I mean, let's do this again. Let's see if it's reactable. Let's see if I can jump every single time he tries to do it. Alright. Let's see if I can block every single time he does it. Now I'm in. Nah, I got me that time. Punish right there. I'm not trying to punish it, but I'm gonna punish right there, punish right there, punish right there, punish right there, punish right there. I could have punished right there. I could have punished right there. I could have punished right here. Like, punish right, punish, and now I'm in. Like, people put it so thick when it comes to this move, man. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really have an advanced mind of getting in or being patient, he requires more patience than the average character. See, the thing about online players is that they want everything to be simple. Oh, it should be as simple as, oh, it's whatever. If I block, I get a turn back. They see it, they learn a specific part of fighting games, and they expect everything to have that. They don't know, they don't take into consideration layers. Like, there's ways around that move. Now, another thing people complained about. Crushing blows. That crushing blow right there was literally the worst thing in the game. Oh my god, he has access to so many crushing blows. It's too many crushing blows, right? Well, let's go over his crushing blows. So that one requires you to get hit by the last hit only. Alright. This one, now it was changed. Now you have to whiff it twice. So I had to do this twice with 32 frames of recovery. I have to do this twice to even get this crushing blow now. This one is still a counter hit crushing blow. And this one, I have to be in a corner. Alright. So this one is a counter hit crushing blow. The main ways I even get that crushing blow is if people are mashing. People pressing buttons when you're not fucking supposed to. See, people, like, when they get caught mashing, that was the whole point of crushing blows in the first place. Especially counter hit crushing blows. To catch motherfuckers mashing and make them pay for it. You know what I'm saying? That's the only time I catch people with this crushing blow. Yeah, when I get a whiff punish, I clutch it out and get a crushing blow. But other characters have crushing blows like that. Like, Geras is not the only one who has crushing blows. Now, the fact that he does fucking, you know, now the fact that he does fucking 34% for one bar, you know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, that along with that, yeah, his damage is pretty good. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like all the way out there. Like, Baraka's damage is good. Like, you can get 40% 2 bars on almost every character in this game. Now, why am I missing that? I've been playing Eternal too much. Okay, 390. Noob can get about 40% 1 bar. Rocket for surely can get about what 45%, 2 bars. I mean, yeah. Who else? Liu Kang. If he has crushing blow, he can get about 40%, 2 bars. Sonya definitely can get 40%, 2 bars. Who else can get 40% for 2 bars? Who else can I think? There's a few other characters that can get a lot of damage. Kung Lao gets a lot of damage. He's not the most well-rounded character, but he does a lot of damage. Who else does a lot of damage? I mean, Kodo can get damage. If he has the damage buffs and all the other crap, he can get about 40%, 2 bars. I mean, it's like, it's other characters that can get damage in this game. So the one thing I will agree on that was kind of bullshit was the 1-1-1 50-50. Alright. Now this 50-50 was fucking, it was crazy. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I mean Geras gets a lot of damage. His B&Bs does a lot of damage, and he has crushing blows, pretty good crushing blows, pretty straightforward requirements. But the fact that he had this, like he can body splash, because body splash is what? Let's check the frame data. Plus 10 right there, plus 17 right there. In some cases, like, you got a guaranteed 1-1-1. So people can literally do this, you know. So getting a jump in was pretty much a free 50-50. Alright, so that was a little strong. I will admit that. Alright. You know, this was pretty strong. I will agree. Alright. But that is that's no more. Because at first that was 17 frames instead of 21. And this was 17 frames. So they were both the identical frame data. So it was a legit guess. Alright. But that's no more. As you can see, 21 frames startup. Now you should be able to fuzzy block this. Alright. It's no longer a legit guess anymore. It's still a mix up. I mean, you still got the option of the low and the overhead, but it's a little easier to block now. Alright. Let's record him. Let's see if we can block it. Alright. Hold on, let me not do that last part. Alright, let's do that, and let's do this. Alright. Alright. Right there, because I'm in a corner. Like it's a little easier to block. Damn, the pushback is throwing me off. Every time I get to the corner, I get flustered. All right, now I'm just flustered. All right. Alright, it got me that time. But you get the gist of it. It's a little easier to block. Can't be scared though. See, it's you shouldn't be getting just hit with that all the time anymore. All right, I mean, you just shouldn't. I mean, look at me. I just did it. Like this wasn't. I'm doing this all in one take. I didn't just practice it. No, I literally just did it. Like it shouldn't be that hard to block that anymore. All right. Like 1-1-1 should not be as scary as it was before. Like that, the overhead is like super slow now. 21 frames, come on guys, come on. It's still scary because you have the low, but I mean, come on, it's come on. But that's the thought of an online player. The thought of an online player is that, oh, if it exists, it's broken. You know what I'm saying? The fact that he can do this and do this, and the fact that it has a crushing blow, I mean, people are gonna always think it's broken. But that's the mind of an online player. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to have to deal with it. The fact that they have to deal with it, they think is broken. All right. But I'm gonna talk about the damage. People always talk about the damage. Well, let's do this. All right. That's why I'm on. Okay. Let me get back to it. Okay. Charge this up, right? Okay, that right there, 37% right there. Before, if you hit him twice while he was frozen right there, that right there would already be about 46%. And afterwards, you can still, inside the same combo, still get the crushing blow. Alright, you can do all that in the same combo. So it did about 52, 53-ish%. Alright, let's see what it does now. %. Not only do you only get one buffed gauntlet in the combo, now you only get one buff uppercut in the combo. That's it, and you don't get the crushing blow. So they took a combo that used to do 52, 53%, and now it only does 40%. The main thing that made Geras' damage in Infinite Warden stupid was the gauntlet. That was the only thing that made his damage in stupid territory. Alright? You get this. Like that was possible to get before pre-patch. You were able to get two charged gauntlet uppercuts and the crushing blow all in the same combo. Now you can't do that anymore. Not only do you only get one buffed uppercut, you only get one. Like you use one in the combo and it's gone. You don't get two like you could before, because for some reason, like if you hit them while they were in temporary advantage, it just wouldn't count as, you know, using up the buff. And you kept the crushing blow. Yeah, it was kind of stupid, but it's like, I mean, he hits hard, you know. That's the thing about the character. People just always want to whine, like, "Ooh, like, how did you let me get this? You let me set it up. I mean, you got hit. I mean, it is what it is, you know." But they took it away. He doesn't get it anymore. The only way he can get damage off get that crushing blow is something like this. He has to go right into it. That's all he gets, 45%. He has to go right into it. Alright? That's the most he can get. You know what I'm saying? When before he can get 55 whatever percent. Like his damage pretty much just got nerfed. On top of crushing blows, I mean, they changed this one, so now it's not just a guaranteed anymore. Like, he is pretty much a complete honest shell of himself. He doesn't have this anymore. I mean, yeah, it's still a scary mix-up, but it's just like I just showed, it's possible to, you know what I'm saying, to deal with it now. But even after everything I just mentioned, people are still gonna think that he's just bullshit, scrub character. Like, you don't know what you're doing if you play him. Woo woo woo. I mean, it just doesn't matter. People already made up their minds. But the thing is, I want to explain is that the reason why that stuff was broken in the first place is because they don't understand advanced like thinking when it comes to defense. They don't think, well, let me stay out of the way. Let me not get hit by that. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand, like, oh, recovery frames. Punish that shit. Like, I can't tell you how many times people have let me just whip this in their face. Like, it boggles me. Like, I don't understand how the fuck you're letting me get away with this. I've even had instances where people will even let me do this. Minus 17, and people would not punish it. I'll be like, okay, I'm about to eat some damage. People will not punish that shit. Minus 19, people will not punish it. Like, how are you gonna complain about gears being broken when you can't even punish like the most unsafe things if it were to happen? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't think he's as good as he was before. I think he's still a good character. Top 10 for sure. Top 5, not at how other characters have elevated since the patches that have happened. I think it's questionable. I think maybe he's top 5 still, maybe, but I just think he's too honest now. He does less damage now, and now he has to rely more on his like whiff punish game. You know what I'm saying? Every time I played someone who somewhat knows what they're doing, like, it was never a complete wash. Like, I always had troubles. Like, anytime I play someone who knows what they're doing, like, it's a 50-50 whether I lose. You know what I'm saying? Geras is at his core an honest character, in my opinion. You know, but that's just me. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, whoever saw this video, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.